Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 1/11/2025. Been kind of a really just a nice start to 2025 for me. When I've been asked, what do I want? There's a lot of things that I want, but I've always struggled with the overall, what do I want? The real question. And I never really knew what to say till today. I thought about it this morning as I woke up, and it's really early again. It's been a really weird sleep schedule the last, couple days. Like I've had a very strange sleep schedule, but especially recently. So I think it's like 1 a.m. But what I thought about this morning was I really enjoyed doing these videos. And I feel like this is what my calling is. So it doesn't matter how big my audience is. I think that I am doing what I want to do. I'm called to do this. And it's already happened. I mean, I took down a lot of videos just because I was in such an influential time in my life. And there's so many personal things in my life that I didn't really want out in public. But, for me to be able to convey my message, I have to at least be out and be able to say it. And so this is being somewhat secluded into this little nook that I've got. It gives me the ability to do what I want to do. And I truly believe that, like, one action can be such a small action, but can actually make such this huge monumental thing. And that's just in everyday life, and everybody has that opportunity. So me using this for that is what I feel called, like, that's what I've been called to do. So I found this treasure. I know it doesn't look like much, but for me it really is. It's Feel the Love. My mug here says, Feel Love Zion. Because Zion is a place that I went to on a brother's trip. That was a big, impactful time in my life as well. And I just really fell in love with love. Because in Zion, these mountains are so majestic and big. When I went there, I should have known by the name. It's called Zion. But I love moments where I have an underappreciation for what I'm walking into, and then when I get into it, I am absolutely floored. I've had that happen recently in a couple different situations, just in happenstance life of interacting with different people. But also what happened with that Zion trip was an electric bike. I'm going to disclose that I ate some gummies because it is legal in some places. So some gummies and an electric bike going down in Zion. If you have the opportunity to do such a thing, I highly recommend it. It's so fun. It's one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. And it's just been amazing for me. To be able to go back on some of the things that have happened that have brought me back to where I am right now. And you always have these moments to lean back on. So, like I said, I found this like treasure that's found through the way, through the Tao Te Ching, and just through my experience of going through what I believe has been it has been a very difficult sacrifice on a personal basis. Who doesn't like showing the treasure of life? So I feel like when I am able to do it and articulate it in the right way, I am showing what I have been given. And everybody, I think, has that ability. So you do what you can with what you're given. And I'm not trying to overplay it. It's truly what I feel like I've been called to do. And I feel immense gratification from it. So, like, it's already done. I've already won, in my opinion. So when I smile and say I like that, and I don't really care if anyone else does, honestly, I've already done what I wanted to do. I came here to do what I wanted to do, which is make the ripple effect of you can take a skeptical person like me and truly transform that person into somebody that's faithful just from finding the center. One man's trash is another man's treasure. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Don't. I changed the words of the song because I was a dad of daughters. And I changed the words to, when I went to the don't, I went, baby, you're a cutesy tootsie girl. Baby, you're a cutie tootie booty, but booty fruity tootie girl. I sang that over and over again. I don't know where I came up with it, and it doesn't even make any sense. I started thinking about rock and roll and why it has the name rock and roll. And you know where it came from? According to just first glance on Google, it's from the halls of the ships of the Chance of Seamen, because they're in there and there's rocking and rolling going on with the ocean. And they made music to that. There also is origins that they say comes from the Black Church, whatever the Black Church is. I'm not even going to try. Seriously, I do believe that this stuff is spell work. Or algorithmic programming, if you want to go like that way. Or maybe both at the same time. We can't whisper quiet enough. In fact, I think all of our thoughts, we're responsible for them. So, light listens to sound. From darkness, sound emerges. Listen to silence without light. Breath, air, water, spark of dry stones. Ice can only melt with fire. Fire can only exist with air and spark. The California fires, that thing that's going on right now. It's tragic. Tragedy. In this tragic stuff that's happening, there's so much deception. There are going to be a bunch of serious people rolling up their sleeves soon. It's happening. I saw, I believe that the president-elect is doing, he was online last night, I think, just doing this open forum. Well, not open forum, it's all controlled, but let's go. I mean, this whole alpha thing is getting ready. The adults are getting ready to take over. So there's a lot of positive that I see in it. I like the ideas of accountability. I like a lot of there's some good there, and I'm hopeful. I am a hopeful person. It is revving up. There may be a time soon where serious people, not the ones that are acting serious, but the serious people. I'm not an alarmist, but we are getting to a very pivotal point in time, and I'm just a small little dude here. But if I got anybody that hears this that's got any influence, I know that you know, I'm sure. But this is woo, we're getting into it, but don't put too much attention into it if you are just a person like me. I am an optimist. I choose to believe in this treasure that I have found that's here, and none of this other stuff really matters. I mean, like, you can truly play instruments on the sinking Titanic and find joy in that. I mean, and there's also the whole thing of if you gotta go, you might as well go saving the world. But it's not that deep, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that, like, that is the purpose of our life, really, truly. What is it that you're living for? And I found this treasure, and I want to make sure that everybody realizes that it's not that deep, guys. We've got this that we can find together, that thing that we have, the Tao, that's always been here. They've just been distracting us. And now I think that there's enough people. I do feel like there's enough people that can't be duped. It's just a matter of can they get together and do things when they're so independent. I mean, when you have that idea of trying to make sure that you are doing what you are called to do, but while you're doing that in union, and I'm doing what I'm called to do. So that's just me. I'm doing what I don't got much on my plate, guys. I do though. I have been very busy. I am a busy guy. But I don't know that it's all that influential. But I'm having fun trying to just stay focused because it is moving better for me anyway on a personal basis. So I'm just trying to stay grounded. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, so you make your plans accordingly. Be grateful. The Tao is great. Do great. Be great. I'm trying to get these under 10, and I'm almost there. I'm just gonna have to keep plugging at it. It's kind of fun having different numbers though. One thing I do like, I like my thumbnails. I'm proud of them. I think that they're fun. I put some thought into my titles and my thumbnails. And then I like the fact that there's different numbers that are just random. I think that's kind of cool. And the interaction from people has been pretty fun as well. So if you have anything to say, I like interacting back and forth. I'm trying to not do it off the cuff because this is something that I have a lot of, I'm already talking a lot. And if I talk off the cuff even more, at least I can delete these videos. I don't want to delete comments. I don't want to be that guy. So I'm trying to be real careful about my interaction. But I hope everybody has a great day out there. Do great. Be great.